Shalom, we will praise to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem HaKakodash, double honors to the apostles, our great ministers, and our rule well, and peace and blessing to the brothers, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Alright? This is Howard from James Trinidad. Right, and I just want to do a quick video to the power of B'Hashem Yahushai, right, concerning the law. Right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, because we know that the law, we won't be, we're not being saved by the law. The law can't save us, but we know that we have to keep the laws to the best of our ability, the ones that we can't keep, right? Because basically, if we try to keep all the law, it will be going off. It will still be breaking one. By you trying to, like I had a conversation with a ex-IYC man. He say basically, he just keep all the laws, and by he saying that, he was breaking one of the law. You know, it's impossible for you to keep all the laws. You know, but the ones you could keep, you keep it to the best of your ability. To have laws where you could keep. You know, it's our laws, but which you can't really, it's not possible for you to keep. So the ones that you could keep, you keep it to the best of your ability, right? Because the laws say, abiding the laws, the statutes, and His commandments. All right. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2. Verse 40. It says, "Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of Yahweh." Which have fulfilled the law of Yahweh. Right? So we have to fulfill the law. We have to abide by the law of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Right? That is something we have to abide by. The law, your faith. Your faith is going to save you. Don't get it twisted. The faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is going to save you. But if you have faith in the Lord says to keep His commandments, keep His laws and His commandments. So you will keep it to the best of your ability. You know, a lot of people say that the laws are done away with. No, that ain't true. Right? Because the scripture also says in 2nd Ezra 7:21. It says, for God had given straight commandments, right? It said the Lord had given straight commandments, right? Laws, statutes, and commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. I'll go up. It says, for there be many. Yeah, there's it here. I'll start from it. Start from 19. It says, 2nd Ezra 7:19 says, and he said unto me, there is no judge above power, and none that had understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in his life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. So the law is set before you, and the scriptures say there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law. Right? So the law is something that you keep to the best of your ability. As I said, have laws that you could keep, and that laws is very impossible for you to keep. Right? So the ones that you could keep, you keep it. to the best of your ability, right? Which is the second Ezra chapter 4. I'll start from 22. It says, Then answered I and said, I beseech thee, O Yahweh, let me have understanding. It says, for it was not mine to be curious of the high things, but of such as pass by us daily, namely wherefore Israel is given up as a reproach to the heathens, and for what cause the people whom thou hast loved is given over unto ungodly nation, and why the law of our forefathers is brought to naught. Right? So that's showing that the laws is something that they had to keep, because here we say, it says the laws of our forefathers brought to naught, and the written covenant come to none effect. Right? So it's showing that the laws is an important thing. Commandment, the laws, the commandment is an important thing. Right? This is Romans 3 and 31. It says, do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yea, we establish the law. Right? We establish the law. So look up that word establish. Word establish. This is late 14th century from Old French. Establish represents stem of. It says cause to stand still. Cause to stand still. Establish. Stipulate. Set up. Erect. Right? So that means the law ain't going no way. Right? It says to stipulate, set up, erect, build. Yeah. As the brother say, come like a mason to pay anything going no way. Right? Where does it say? It says stable. Yeah, it is. So the law isn't going no way. So we establish the law through faith. True. You see that? We establish the law. It says, do we then make void the law through faith? Select. God forbid. Yea, we establish the law. The law stands. Right? Let's see. Yeah, select. I was looking for a scripture. Select. Yeah. Right? It says get kind of mixed up with these precepts. This is Psalms, book of Psalms, so like 119 and 147, 142. I mean, so like it says thy righteousness. Let me see. It says verse 141. It says 140. It says thy word is very pure. Therefore, thy servant loveth. I am small and despised, yet do not I forget thy precept. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Right? The law is something to keep you in line. right? If it didn't have no law, everything would have be helter-skelter, you know. Where's our next precept? I'll remember it. This is the book of Revelation 3 and 17. Okay. Revelation 3 and 17. It says, "And this I say, that a covenant that was confirmed before of power in Mashiach, the law, which was 430 years after, cannot be disannulled, that it should make the promise of none effect." Right, let me look up that word. Disannul. I come from the Greek.
Strong's G 208. Akurao. Akurao.
Right, so it means to render void, deprive, with force and authority. Right, so it says to void, to render void. So you can't make the law is not void. Right, strong definition here says to disannul, make of none effect. You have to include the law. Right? You have to include the law. You know, so with that I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Let's know. I think I have one more precept. Let's see what I find. Yeah, you said I can't remember the precept. Right? So hey, I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. B'Hashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing to the brothers that push this word in all sincerity and truth. Right? This is Howard from JMS Channel Camp. Saying Shalom.